Oh, hello Capricorn, kia ora koutou katoa. Welcome to my YouTube channel and or my Facebook page if you've come across this video on Facebook. I just want to take this opportunity while in the beginning here and while I remember to thank everybody who has subscribed to my YouTube channel, and also take this opportunity to encourage those of you put out there who haven't subscribed to do that now. And also, you know, if you're watching this on Facebook and that's your preferred platform to watch these videos on, yeah, like and follow me there for the future ones to come, you know, if you want to catch up or keep in touch with those. So the other thing is I just want to say, also remind everybody that these reads, the messages that come through are general. So just take what does resonate and leave what doesn't. The thing is, like, what if it doesn't resonate? It may be that, you know, it's still to unfold for you. So hence, just, you know, taking what you understand and you're keeping in mind that whatever you don't resonate with at this point may actually, you know, turn up a little bit later in the week, or maybe even a week later. Okay, so don't totally throw it out. The other thing is that these reads are suitable for whether you're watching if Capricorn is in your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign. And if you don't know what your other signs are, there is a link in the description box below that will take you to a website that has a free calculator on there, and that will work it out for you, and then you can have a little a little gander in there and about what other, so you can get a more informative reading. This is why I'm putting it out there for you. So like for me, I am a Gemini and I follow my sun sign. That is my sun sign. That's what I predominantly follow. However, I will watch what my other signs are, which is Cancer, Libra and Pisces, and, you know, and the other ones. So different. So yeah. And, you know, whether sometimes I don't feel like it and sometimes I do. So I just get it with my Gemini one. So it's all good. And some other people will follow their emotional one, or their rising, or their, what's I going to say? Their loved one or whatever. It depends on what they're more looking for information about in their life. Okay, cool. So anyway, today I'm going to be using my tarot cards, my trusty tarot cards, as well as the Sacred Earth Energy Oracle cards as well today, and this week for all the other signs I have as well. So the other thing is, as you notice, I'm in a different environment today. So I went from a place in town in Hamilton in New Zealand sometimes on a Thursday and often on a Friday and Saturday. So it just gives people two options to come in and visit me, and or, you know, to book their reading for. So that's the other thing that I would like to mention, is that these that I am available for readings and or healings to book. So yeah, and once again, my contact details are in the box below, description box below, and you can make contact with me through there. So I'm just shuffling away there and shuffling as we're talking. All these cards are falling out, as you probably have seen. Quite a few have dropped out in, you know, like quite big clumps and bunches, and I haven't taken all of them because there was just too many. So in my mind, I have been asking Spirit, you know, give me a few more that will help explain whatever they're wanting to tell you, to share with you as well, to help you on your journey at this point in your lifetime. Anyway, the first card out is the Justice card. So with the theme with the Justice is about, there's a balanced, or talks about a balanced mind found through logic. So there may be something that's going on that within you or around you that is really requiring you to take, you know, a balance, you know, weighing up the options, weighing up the information, and weighing up your feelings about you know, am I actually hearing or feeling, sensing, knowing that that is correct, and that sort of thing. So there may be something like that is around you, but there is some sort, and for some of you, so you can weigh up whatever it is going on with you. The other thing is that there is, for some of you, it is that you have thought about it, found a balanced mind through logic already, and you're on your way. So this, for some of you, is confirming that you've done it and you've got it. And I feel it's to do around with the energy of money or finances in some way or form. So it could be a building that you're selling, could be a business that you're selling, or it could be a business or building that you're buying, whatever that is. But there's something to do, because the Five of Pentacles talks about the theme there is of loss of wealth or faith. So energetically, there could be, for some of you, is like the faith thing, which we kind of brushed over when I first started talking about it. And the other side of it is, there could be a loss, or you're weighing up whether the project that you may be investing in or reinvesting or pulling away from, maybe it may be a good idea or not. So there's something about that. So there's maybe the theme for you this week or this coming up week, or whether you're going to pursue something, whether it be, something of some sort. So it could be a court case, it could be something where you are going to fight for some sort of justice of payment that's owed to you, or is somebody has billed you something that actually you don't feel it's justified, and that sort of thing. So there could be a few things going on there. The other side, on the spiritual side, there's, money can also be seen as energy as well. So there's that sense of faith, and maybe within all of that, there's obviously a sense of a lack of faith that in the system of whatever is going on there, that while you're going to the space and weighing up, about finding a balanced solution or an outcome or making a decision as to which way you're going to go. So there's that sort of thing might be happening with some of you, and some of you it may have happened, and you may have made your decision, and it's like, yep, I'm going to go through it. So some of you may have made it and maybe balking at it while they're questioning it. However, then we have the Three of Pentacles, which is, talks about an initial completion of work. Okay, so there's something that you've taken some steps, and there's 3 steps there. So there's 3 coins there. So there's something that some of you may have moved into and taken that first step, because it says initial completion of work. So there may be 3 steps as the initial completion of work for you, depending on where you are with that and which phase you feel you're at. The other thing is there that I'm feeling with that one for some of you is that there is, that is coming. It's like once you make part of this figuring out and justifying whether this is a good idea or not, or a movement or not, or whatever it is that you're doing, a purchase or not, once you've done that, it's like I feel like Spirit are telling you, or that your cards are telling you that, that is part of the work done. So you're like on your way. It's just often, when we make the decision, it's kind of like until we make a decision about which way we're going to go or what we're going to do, nothing's going to move in that form. And there may be something like different clues that you may see. So there's something about that as well that will give you an idea of which way you're going to go. So there could be some of you that may be waiting for that to happen, and or looking for something, in the sense, not trying to make it happen or justify whatever's coming up to make that be the thing that changes your mind. But it's like allowing something natural to turn up. It's like you've put out for something, some clues or some information to come to you that will help solidify your decision, or make you or solidify that come through anyway. So it could be solidify for some of you, or to confirm for you that you've made the right decision, so you can let go of this mind chatter that you have in here, or there could be something for some of you that there is where they're going. It may be that you're in that, and it's like as soon as you make that decision, things will appear. Okay, so this is where that faith is. So it's like, that faith comes as having faith in yourself. So there may be something in there where you may have lost a little bit of faith in yourself, or where you think you were going to go in making decisions, and that. So, but I do feel like it's like give back your stuff and give yourself a shot, Capricorn. Okay, don't throw it right out the window. And so then we have, moving on from that, it's like whether we have And I feel like you're judging it or prejudging it because of things in the past and, you know, that have happened in the past. Why you're feeling and thinking that way. And then we have the Strength card. So there's a major arcana card that's come through there. It's just as with the Justice in the beginning, but it's in reverse. So there may be something where you're feeling like there is a lack of strength or inner courage or knowledge or confidence within you to do this. So it's like to go forward with it. So it's, which is why you may be in this Justice card, but it's like, I feel like they're telling you to have faith in yourself. Okay. And so, and then in here, this one here, there's the Eight of Pentacles, I think, or Seven of Pentacles. So it's like, that's in reverse as well. So there's a need to decide, to make a decision, like, there's something, okay, there is something that may be there that is fruitful, abundant, prosperous, and there's something new that comes along, or something different that comes along as well. So for some of yous, but it's in reverse, those two. But I feel like it's got something to do with this Justice and the Five of Pentacles, like justifying what if it is a good thing to go through. So yeah, I'm turning them around because it's like, yeah, once again, it's like you're never going to know, and you're not going to know until you make a decision. And it's like, sometimes I do feel like there's a feeling of as well that I'm getting in here is like, where are they going? Because it's just gone all silent. So I'm just feeling like there's like sometimes we just need to wait, stop and wait. And there seems to be, maybe you're feeling, I'm just in the background there, I'm getting there, some of you may be feeling a little bit pressured to make a decision, and others of you may be feeling a little bit or manipulated to make a decision, to go either way, this way or that way, or influenced in not making a decision or whatever. So this is about you going like deeper in it within your inner self, and letting go, or not even letting go of whatever somebody else's input has been in there, and listen to your own intuition and have faith in what you feel is the best way to go, or, you know, for your highest and greatest good. So it's kind of, there's something like that going on with some of you, whether you continue to go on this journey or what you've already started on, because it's like I kind of feel like you do end up making a decision because this Three of Pentacles comes in. But then there's this something comes up, and it's like, well, somebody says something, and it's like you go take like a backward turn in it, and you're like, really, there's that self-doubt in there coming through. But then you see then the Star, another, because there's like a lot of turning points in your life, you know, in that sense at the moment that are coming through. And the Star is about hope and inspiration, and that's up the correct way. That was, you know, upright. So it's like, this, I kind of, was interesting I say upright, the word upright comes, it's like standing upright, standing up for yourself, standing in your own space. And then we have, you know, the Messenger in the Page of Wands, bringing in creative ideas, new creative ideas. So, but that's in reverse too. But as long as you keep, you know, self-doubting, you're going to miss those cues there with where you can go, rather than where, you know, where you think it might not go. You know what I mean? So it's like, come on. Come on, I'm hearing somebody come on. There's somebody in here saying, come on, let's go. But like I say, I'm hearing this come on, let's go. It's like not in a pressured way. The voice that I'm hearing now that's coming through, it's like, come on, get out of that funny little space, you know, and get yourself moving, and allow yourself to choose for you, not for somebody else, okay? Or not because somebody else says so. It's like, it could be, for some of you, something between a job or work. So this one here is patterns. Now, I was going to say partners from, quickly reading it from upside down, I actually saw partners, and that's not the first time that's happened, but I feel like some of you, it may be that your partners could be the influence in some way or form as to which way you feel like you should go. So that's where they're talking about, like, you know, being in that still space and going into meditation, or going for a walk, clearing your head, and then coming back down, and then, you know, sitting being in your space and then making your decision in which way you're going to do. And it could be like it's just like the first step of something for some of you, and or the next step. And then there's patterns, because that's like I was going to say partners, but it's actually patterns. So there's some sort of pattern that I feel like, Spirit are bringing to notice for you. And you may be seeing it already yourself without them saying it, but I feel like they're saying it, they're bringing it to your face now, bringing it to the fore now, putting it in your face, that to recognize the patterns that from the past that have stopped you or started you doing things, when you've allowed yourself to go with it, how actually has that worked out? And and if you've stopped yourself doing it, how's that worked out? So either way, I don't feel like they're not just looking at the negative thing, what the way of thinking that like you might have felt like you made a mistake by not going with something, and then the other side of you, for some of you, it's like you might have felt you've made a mistake or didn't turn out right when you did go for something. So it's really looking at the pattern there of how you made that decision, or how you made what space you were in when you made that decision, and should you have made that decision right there and then. So without, it's kind of like I guess where they're going there is stop beating yourself up, but look at the patterns. But I'm feeling like a lot of you. Maybe more, Spirit are more drawing to that. Often most of us look at the pattern of why we didn't do it, and when we didn't do it, things, there's that coulda, shoulda, woulda, didn't, and then there's also, well, I'll never know. So it's kind of like, breaking the pattern and having a go, trying it out, researching, giving it a shot, and because it's all about learning. Failure is a good thing in a way, depending on how you look at it, and failure can be a not so good thing as well, depending on it. But it's like it's all about a learning. So it's like keeping that in mind. So we learn from our mistakes, but we also learn from the things that we do correctly as well. So there could be patterns in that sense, is where they're going for that, okay, with that. So anyway, so these are the energy, the Sacred Earth Oracle deck cards that I'm just shuffling at the moment. Excuse me, I'm going to clear my throat. So I haven't had to clear my throat for most of this morning, so until now. So there may be something going on with you about clearing your throat, and putting distracting, or creating a distraction for stop, or making somebody stop and think about it, or it could be yourself. You may hear that from somebody, take notice that somebody's clearing their throat, and it's like maybe it is a cue, okay, for something. So dependability. So the thing is, like, there's that dependability feeling that you may be, there's a theme about that. So like depending on yourself, and you may be going into that space of getting out of some codependent sort of relationship, friendship, partnership, in some sort of way where you're having to now break free and go on your own, or do something, make a decision on your own. And there's nothing more powerful than that, is to be, doing something on our own, and I feel like some of you is like breaking away from something, which is kind of where you may be feeling why some of you, there's this justice and this, indecision here, and this weighing things up as, do I go out on my own? Whether it be relationship-wise, partnership as in a business, or or some sort of group, or whatever it is. So there's a lot going on, but in a beautiful way, of course, as always, with growth and movement. Okay, so anyway, that's what I've got for you this week. So yeah, move with love, move with peace, move with joy. Move with, that phrase that I have, love, peace, harmony, and joy. Excitement is an adventure. Always. Okay? Okay. I'm like, Spirit having a little bit of a giggle there. Not being pushy or bossy, but they're just like, but that's Capricorn, isn't it? The energy of Capricorn is not being so much pushy or bossy, but they're being assertive. And I think we all have a sense of that in ourselves as well, but there's something in organising and that sort of thing. So there may be something, whatever it is in this part here, is taking you out of your comfort zone where you're more normally feeling more organized and more structured. And maybe now for some of you it's like there is not as much structure or organization that you have to do. Your input may not be needed there, but it's in a different way. So it may be that you're more on the observation and the follower sort of, or the in behind the scenes sort of a person. Not all of you in some way or form, but and it's and it's kind of throwing you with something. And then some of you, there is a blend of both. It's like figuring out how you're going to be able to do it on your own or pull it together on your own. But I'm just hearing in the background that at the end of the day, this is just like a phase. And I feel like because it's like there's a sense of you needing to get a good grasp of what is fully going on and bringing this project together or projects or whatever is going on in your life. And then everything will come to you and when you'll get an idea and other people will come in and help you. I do feel like they're talking about allowing people to help you as well while you're going through this phase. So it's being open to receive help, gifts, whatever it is, to get you through this phase of empowerment, basically. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for this week. And so this is the 6th of August that I'm videoing this. So it'll be from the 6th of August through for the next week. So we will see you, we will see you, my spiritual team and I, and the energy of Capricorn. We'll see you again and meet you here next Thursday. Okay? Anyway, bye for now. God bless you.